Okay, General Manager Luke Garrard, before we welcome Eastleigh tomorrow evening. Luke, obviously we'll touch on Saturday. Have you had time to reflect on that game and also getting a point against second place? Do you take a lot of positives from that?
Huge. I thought first part of the game was up there with the best we've played this season. Conditions helped in terms of us first half, and you can see that it played a part in our second half. And listen, for me, the reaction against a side that are sitting second, are doing fantastic this season, to take the lead, to be pinned back within 20 seconds, and then for them to take the lead in the second half, I thought it showed good character and good resilience. So on reflection, to go away from home at the start of the game, you take a point, but I felt that we could probably have nicked all three.
Looking ahead to Eastleigh, then, a team that we've already lost to twice this season, is that a bit of added motivation, maybe a score to settle with them tomorrow?
But listen, hopefully it's third time lucky. We played them in the FA Cup, a competition that had been really good for us in recent years, and to go out in the manner in which we did hurt us. I felt that we went there and it was a better display in terms of in the league, but again, McCallum was the difference in getting the result. Look, we've watched them at length. To play a team 3 times is tough. To get 3 wins on their part is tough. We'll be doing everything to continue the run we're currently on. We haven't been beaten in our last 7 at home. We have 1 loss in our last 7 in the league, and we need to ensure that we continue our form with a positive result tomorrow evening.
Yeah, you mentioned Paul McCallum there, the league top goal scorer. How important is it that you deal with him tomorrow?
Yeah, look, they've got many threats. Maguire, I think, is very good. Quigley's good. They're really strong on restarts. We've watched them. We've done the work on the analysis today. We're going into a good session in terms of implementing how we feel we can get into them, and we need to ensure that we're causing them problems. We need to solve their issues in terms of their front line for sure, but we need to make sure we get on the front foot. If we perform like we did in the first half against Bromley across the 90, I say it every time, we're a match for anyone in the division. So we need to take confidence from our current form, and especially at home, that we go and get right at them, have a tempo and an impetus in our play to go and cause them issues.
You mentioned the home form there. We go to back-to-back home games. How important is it going to be to try and pick up 2 results there?
It will make the point away from home against Bromley even bigger. If we go and be really positive against Eastleigh, first of all, that's our main concern. But obviously having one eye on Dorking, if we go and get back-to-back wins, that's a 7-point week. That's a massive plus for any team in any position in the league. But for us, the main focus is Eastleigh. We make sure that we go and do our business tomorrow and continue the form we're on. And we currently got 12 points from our last 7, just shy of 2 points a game. We need to turn that unbeaten run into a winning run, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do that starting tomorrow evening.
Yeah, you mentioned the good form. Something that has eluded your side this year is clean sheets. It's been a while since your team's won. Is that something you're aware of, and what do you think the reason is for that?
Probably not picking the same team, not having the same structured back line, individual mistakes, collective mistakes, us not managing games. We have looked at it, we're trying to pinpoint it, at times we're overanalyzing it. We are a team that historically in the 9 seasons I've been a manager, I've had the top 3 best defensive records, and at the minute we've surpassed what our goals against was last year, and we've still got a third of the season to go. So we have looked at things. We need to be a little bit more clinical in both boxes, and that's going to be very paramount tomorrow evening because that's where their strengths are. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a clean sheet because we are creating. We just need to be a little bit more clinical and have a little bit more ruthlessness to go and put Eastleigh to the sword tomorrow evening.